Happy Monday! Normally I don't talk about politics on this channel, but something has come up that has forced me to break my silence. Last week I spent some time in the comments of channels like Unethical Fringe. After seeing their narrative they're pushing, I've officially hit unsubscribe. As a content creator who designs stuff to last in games, I look for structural integrity, and right now the pro-separation movement is built on a foundation of sand, flashlights, and a dangerous disregard for the crown. Last week, we saw a perfect example of this in Winfield, Alberta. Reports came out that the power was cut during a signing event, and the fringe response was to huddle in the dark with flashlights to keep signing. While they were in the dark, the real bill of materials leaked from Washington. A request for a $500 billion U.S. loan to officials from the state and Treasury departments under Donald Trump, the president of the Alberta Prosperity Project, and the project's lawyer, among others. Premier Eby of BC had it quite clear when he said, "I understand the desire to hold a referendum, talk about the issues we want to talk about in Canada. We've got free speech, so that's important. But to go to a foreign country and ask for assistance in breaking up Canada, there's an old-fashioned word for that, and that word is treason." And Doug Ford, the Premier of Ontario, had a few things to say as well. This is an opportunity for Premier Smith to stand up and say, enough is enough. Are you with Canada or you're not with Canada? And going behind Canada's back and negotiating is unacceptable and unethical. We're one country and we should be sticking together. And believe you me, I believe he's totally right. And so is Eby on calling it treason. Because trying to break up Canada, that's a fifth column and that's technically against the law. Why haven't the police been summoned? Why aren't they doing something? The RCMP should be investigating this immediately. Let's be clear. You aren't independent if you start day one as a debtor-state to a foreign power. That's just an invitation for the United States to annex us when we can't pay the bill. Then there's the justice issue. We're seeing reports of groups using AI facial recognition to dox people at these events. As a content creator who understands how stuff is built, I know that privacy is a safety protocol. The moment you use technology to hunt your neighbors for their political leanings, you've abandoned integrity. You don't build a free nation by turning your communities into a surveillance state. They respected the stay in Canada's right to obtain their signatures without interference, and others should do the same to them. And then the Crown and treaties. But here's my biggest answer to this petition. As a loyal subject of the Crown, I reject any proposal that removes our head of state. Our treaties, like Treaty 8, were signed with the Crown, not the province. As the Sturgeon Lake Cree Nation argued in their injunction recently, you cannot change the parties to a treaty without consent. Without the Crown, Alberta has no legal foundation to even exist on this land. Separation isn't a repair. It's a legal demolition. 5. The loyalty question. I saw a comment recently claiming that the wackos need to understand Canada only wants our money. I have to ask, if being a loyal Canadian, loyal to the country who built our infrastructure and our legal system, makes you a wacko, the one you call signing away our future for a $500 billion debt in the dark. We don't solve our problems by tearing down the house. We solve them by being the adults in the room and fixing our system from the inside. We use existing structures to fix it. We use the politics in Ottawa. We use our existing laws that are on the books already, and we fix the system. We work within the system. We don't try to destroy it. Integrity doesn't need a flashlight to be seen. My answer to the petition is no. Because I choose building on solid ground over huddling in the dark. Stay smart, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next video.